Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name's Nick, and this is Orcs Never Die.
That had to be a better one.
I was gonna say,
That had to be a better one.
It didn't pick up at all. I don't know.
Must be, I don't know how to work microphones. I gotta look
You
that
must have
up.
like a noise gate or something going on.
Yeah.
I heard Silver.
Cut you out.
That's so disappointing. I have to be like, Then you can hear it. Yeah, you can hear it if I do it quiet. How do you whisper?
Whisper.
Yeah, it's weird. I can hear you whispering. I just can't hear you doing your ah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I can't do the actual Azendel yells, or else people will file a noise complaint.
Yeah, that's fair. So today, I was thinking. So I've been going to this brewery in the town that I live in now. I just moved to a town like a few months ago, as of time of recording, and it just so happens that as of this month, the brewery that I've started going to just got a kitchen in, and they start serving sandwiches and pizzas. And I've been eating there way too much, like a lot, and I need to stop because my wallet doesn't like me for it. But I was thinking about when it came to like things like pizza, because they got some really good pizza there, and I was curious what other people, what is your pizza preference? Like, what is your perfect design of a pizza? Like for me, I'm really into thick crust. Like really pan pizza type things with like good pepperoni, good bacon on it, stuff like that. That's my dream pizza, is a real thick pepperoni.
Man, my dream pizza. I don't even really like pizza.
You don't like pizza? Okay.
No, I don't really like pizza.
So your dream pizza is no pizza.
Yeah, my dream pizza, I'd put no pizza. I go to a pizza place near me and I buy French fries.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hang on, pizza place French fries can go kind of hard depending on where you're going.
They're the best around. I'm telling you. Yeah. So no pizza for me, which I know is the unpopular.
Oh, don't worry. My opinion's gonna get way more hate.
Yeah, let's hear that.
Gosh.
So, I like stuffed crust pizza with the cheese in it. Otherwise, I'm not a fan of crust. I won't eat it. The boyfriends will like eat my crust for me. And then having pineapple. And I know many people will be mad at me, but having pineapple pizza all the way since I was a child. I have literally made a Hypnosis MP3 to get people to put pineapple on pizza. It's not a joke. The file's a joke, but I literally did.
Right. You've literally done it. Gosh, that is a controversial one. I don't like. I mean, I'm pretty picky with just toppings in general. So I mean, to be fair for me, like I don't like most things that people put on pizzas. But I will sit in the camp that I can comfortably say I love pineapple. I would not eat a pineapple on a pizza. That would just. I think that with the marinara sauce type thing just sounds like a nightmare to me, like taste wise.
So good. There was a pizza place as a kid. It wasn't Hawaiian, but it was like a spinach and pesto pizza, and it was so good, and they took off the menu, and I have never been happy since. Only non-Hawaiian pizza that has made me happy. And that made me sad.
Makes sense. On my end, I just like pizza in general. Like, I'm actually very wide with my taste. I guess to balance out the other two. I love thin crust, like with just cheese and basil. I love like a thicker crust, pepperoni, bacon. I'm pretty just a wide array of things. I like deep dish. I've been wanting to try Detroit style. Haven't had it.
Yeah, but like if you were on a desert island and they were like, you get a phone call from a phone that drops. You're not allowed to do anything but answer it. And they're like, you only get one pizza. What are you doing? You can put anything on it. You can put gummy bears.
Honestly, this is gonna potentially be boring. There is one pizza place that I'm really into. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to dox myself.
Yeah.
But I would just get a cheese pizza from there with like a Pepsi.
I like that though. Specific places cheese pizza, because that's the thing. Yeah. I don't like pizza, but I guarantee just like fries, I can go some mess up fries. But then you go to some other place and they just know how to cook. And it's not about the fries basic, it's just like a cheese pizza.
Yeah.
So, I like that.
Yeah, no, that's right. I will say, like I said, I'm pretty picky on toppings, but one pizza I had that was really good that I just can't get anymore because they stopped serving it. There was a pizza place that in the city I used to live in that at some point they used to do vegan pizza. They had like a vegan pizza option with like a risotto made out of like fake cheese and stuff like that, and it was I think it's a nut cheese is what they made it out of. But like they had artichoke. I could get artichoke asparagus as a topping. Okay. And I've not been able to get good asparagus from a place other than that time that from the pizza place as a topping. It was a nice premium asparagus topping, and it was so good. I was surprised that I liked it because I don't like a lot of vegan options. I think they just taste bad.
Now you're real for that.
Oh my god! But oh my god, it was so good. The fake cheese and the asparagus together. Ugh. That's my weirdest pizza that I've eaten. Otherwise, I'm pretty basic. We got a pretty good like lineup though, I think. Between on a scale of no pizza to pineapple on pizza, we got like every step of the way.
I was waiting for somebody to be like, I'm pretty basic. I just go to Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
No, that's like a next level freak. It's like I go to Chuck E. Cheese for the pizza.
Yeah, I go. Yeah,
oh my
that's
God,
what I'm saying.
Afraid of you.
I don't go for anything else but the pizza.
I have never been to a Chuck E. Cheese, and it's not because we don't have them in Canada. We do. I've just never been.
I think I've been to one in the 90s when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure we went to one, but like, yeah.
I haven't been to one since I was like 8.
It's not something you need to do.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I kept asking my parents when I was a kid, but we never did.
Yeah.
It feels like a thing suburban kids go to. And I was not a suburban kid.
I was a suburban kid for sure.
I was like a rural kid who lived like next to a city, so I was kind of suburban.
Yeah, I was rural, and we didn't have a Chuck E. Cheese or anything.
Well, the thing was,
we had know where Chuck E. Cheese are located.
We had Chuck E. Cheese, but we also this was down back in Florida. They had a place called Family Fun Center, and it was just better. It was the same thing, you know, but like better arcade, better mini golf, or had mini golf, and like so we just went there.
Yeah, that's something like that.
One thing I'll say about pizza. One thing I'll say about pizza that is my actual hot take on pizza is that toppings have to be on top.
What do you mean, as opposed to inside it?
A lot of places will put the cheese on top of the toppings.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
And I absolutely despise it. I think it makes the whole top of the pizza fall off easier. And I will refuse to eat any pizzas. There's like a lot of like really popular like pizzas back where I'm from, and like even like some really popular frozen pizzas in this area that people really like that I just will not touch because they put the cheese on top of the toppings.
I agree with you.
I get you.
Not as vehemently, but I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if I had to say something about pizza, it's a lot. You gotta make a good dough. Like it's a lot for me. Like you gotta have a good thickness of all the dough and crust. And it's a big deal. Like that's the pizza place I go to. They're known for their handmade dough or something, so everybody likes it. But I still just get the fries. Yeah. The
dough's an underrated part of the process.
That's what I'm saying. It's Thank you. That's how I should.
Underrated.
Underrated. Yeah. And that's people don't realize if you have a crappy dough, that's half your pizza.
Oh. The crust of the pizza really does define the texture.
Yeah, you can make it thick. You can make a thin pizza. All kinds of stuff.
Well, something that we can make as thin or thick as we'd like to is the recap.
Oh!
So last time, our dignitaries spent the rest of day 1 trying to get to know the rest of the Torrent Moot guests, but they did not have a lot of good luck with it. Ardax seemed to be very dismissive of them. It seemed their general mingling kind of went bad as well. However, the professor was able to overhear tale of a hunt going on the next day. So that was at least a key thing that they got picked up on. Well, the next day arrived, and Grognor and Azendel did some workout routine with some of the other members of the Torrent Moot, and then met with a Dromar woman named Grothlin, who asked for help splitting wood, with both successes and failures in that endeavor. Some of them. Yeah, I won't say who was better at splitting wood or not. You'll have to listen back to episode 2 for that. And eventually, throughout the morning, the professor was able to track down the people leading the hunt. A woman named Higgin and her companions, Rask and what's his name? Oh my god, I always forget it. It's Janeth. Janeth. It's a strange name, so I don't remember Janeth. No one remembers Janeth. But Janeth, Rask, and Higgin were able to invite the professor into their hunt, hunting Aurochs, which is a nice telltale sign that the flood is soon to happen. The professor enlisted the other two, and they went on their way. They spent the first day hunting, and everything seemed to go pretty well. And then day 2 happened, and once again, it seemed the hunt was going very well. They were getting on the trail of these Aurochs, even finding some more greener areas. That seemed like a good sign for them to find these Aurochs. However, as the second night occurred and everyone was laying down to rest, there was an ambush on the camp. And they were awoken to Alistair and Rask yelling and screaming about the attack. And I asked you all to roll initiatives or perceptions last time, and I'm going to let you know that those are going to be your initiatives for this combat. So I'm curious, before we get into it deeply, who from last episode deserves a hero point?
Let's see. I think Professor for finding the hunt.
I think Professor for getting blackout drunk and like falling asleep at a table in the middle of the festival.
Yeah. What a trooper. Yeah.
Press of the party here. I won't argue against getting the hero point. I have done, and I might get stabbed today.
Yes, you might.
Very important.
No, not getting stabbed is very important.
Yeah.
Having something in case I get stabbed is secondary.
The hero point. I was saying having the hero point.
It could be worse than stabbing. Stabbing could not even be involved.
Yeah,
that's true.
You can only hope that you get stabbed.
You could get absorbed by a blob.
It could be worse. You could get chopped or slammed or potentially sizzled.
Yeah.
Sizzled. Ooh.
God help you if you get sizzled.
I'm an alchemist professor. I get singled
out all the time.
He gets sickled. He gets attacked with farming equipment.
Yeah. Well, I guess if we can assign that hero point then to the professor, Keaton, go ahead and track that down. You'll need it for this combat for sure. And we'll just get right into it. Let's just get right into the combat here. Let me show you the map, if I can get some of these things out of my way. Foundry, why do you act like this to me? Actually, I will say, I still regret upgrading my Foundry, because I'm finding new ways to hate the Kurt version of Foundry.
Yeah.
I think I just need to get used to it. Eventually, it will make sense to me, but for now, I hate it.
You guys make me happy I didn't.
So I activated the scene, and it does not look like you guys have moved.
Loading, it's loading.
Oh, it's loading. Okay.
Yep,
Sorry, it was just paused for so long with
in.
nothing happening. I was like, there's no one here. Okay.
Oh, boy. What are those?
That's a question, aren't it?
Yep.
So, you guys...
Where is Alistair on this map? Oh, there he is.
Alistair,
see it.
Alistair doesn't have I didn't make a token right yet.
No, yeah, I see him.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant I didn't put art on the token is what I meant to say. Cool. So it's nighttime. The map is greener than it should be, but imagine it more dry and dusty with patches of greenery. instead of just a field of grass. But we make do with the maps we have. Let's see here. I want to say that. Yes. So it turns out it is currently one of these giant insectoid creatures. Like these thick, chubby, like almost like I want to say kind of like a fat scorpion. Attacking. There's two of them. They're very large, and it seems as though Rask is fighting off one of them while waiting for everyone to get up and get into combat. Now, remember, you guys were just settling down for the night, so think about that with terms of your armor, whether or not you'd have had that on or not. And that's mostly pointed at the armor boy.
I don't think it'd be. Yeah, he wouldn't have it on, so you'd have to get it. Yeah.
Comfortably sleep in mine. I'm good.
Yeah. But it is one of the creature's turns first. It goes to attack Rask. And Rask is in fact hit. This thing bites onto with these giant mandibles, just tries to bite down on it. Doing 8 damage to Rask. Then it is going to actually it's a hungry thing. Whoopsie.
I was asking if you were rolling physical dice because I didn't see anything pop up in the chat.
Yeah, I'm rolling physical dice.
Alright, makes sense.
So the thing then bites down again. Hungry as it may be, it hits once more. Doing another 8 damage to Rask. And Rask is not looking good at this point. As this ambush has left it weak. It strikes 1/3 time, real hungry to get this going, and misses on the 3rd attack. And that is the creature's turn. And now Azendel, you were writing in your journal. You were right on top of things to get going. It is your turn on this combat.
Yeah, Azendel is just going to point her trident forward toward these two creatures. And with 2 actions, I'm going to cast Blazing Bolt.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to target the first one at the one that bit Rask, and then the second at the one behind it, trying to be all subtle. Standing there, menacingly. Yeah, so I'm just going to fire this. There's a lot of buttons to press for this spell. Good lord. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 does hit.
Woo! That's 19 fire damage.
Ooh, wow, okay. Hitting
and then
hard.
the second bolt is an 18 hit.
An 18 hits.
Ooh. Hang on, I have to scroll back up to roll damage. 15 damage.
All right.
Azendel holds out her trident, and spears of flame jut forth from the left and right prongs, hitting into each of these creatures. And then, with my final action, I'm actually going to cast my focus spell.
Okay.
Vengeful Glare, targeting the first one, and I'm gonna force it to make a Fortitude save against 5 fire damage.
Okay, what is the Fortitude DC?
19.
Okay, it fails. You said 5?
Yeah, it takes 5 fire damage and 2 persistent fire damage.
2 persistent. There we go.
Where the spot where the the blazing bolt connected on that thing, the burn warps itself into the shape of her rune.
Ooh, yeah.
Just burning.
Just a wrathful rune just burnt into its carapace. Next up is Rask's turn. Rask is going to go ahead and is got a pick that they're using. They're going to try and strike, and they get a hit on this person, or on this creature, doing 6 more damage to it. They're going to go for a second attack. They miss the second attack, and they're going to go for their third one. Third one also misses. So Rask is doing their best to hold off this creature, but it seems as though it is getting the best of Rask in the moment. Burns be damned. Then it's Janeth's turn. Which one do you use, Janeth? Nope, that's not Janeth.
Fuck him up, Janeth McCurdy.
Janeth gets up, cornered to this creature, takes a swing, and hits. Oh, they do the same damage for another 8 on the creature. Goes for a second swing with the pick. That one misses, and third one as well misses. So Janeth is trying their hardest to also fend off this person now, or this creature now, and it is the second creature's turn. It having been burned by Azendel. Sorry, my brain does not work sometimes. Having been scorched by Azendel, it decides to try and scorch you back.
Oh.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Yes. So it opens its mouth, and just a quick fire shot of acid jolts out from its mouth and lands on you, dealing 9 acid damage.
Ouch. Yeah, Azendel takes that, just looks at that creature and goes, "You're going to die for that."
And it as it screeches at you, and it shoots another shot at you. Does a 19 hit you?
Just barely.
Just barely. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be 10 more acid damage.
Ow. Not a fan of any of that.
And then it starts to scuttle up through this area, trying to get closer. Followed by Higgin. It's Higgins' turn. Higgin gets out of their tent and swings at the creature that is closest to the tent. Misses the first swing, fails the second swing. Oh my gosh! And fails her third attack as well. Just probably being as groggily woken up, the same as the rest of the others. Speaking of which, it is now Grognor's turn.
Alright, let me ask you this. Is the owl taking up a spot?
No.
The owl's small size.
Oh, he's small size. Okay, then yes.
Yeah. No, he's.
I was thinking.
I
was imagining owls.
Oh, if he's flying, that's fine.
Yeah. So you should be able to move there because
yeah.
owls.
So if I move like this,
you can do that
next to the fire and then move. All right, I want to move there with threatening approach. He realizes Grognor realizes he has no time to put on his half plate. So he does threatening approach, and he's going to target the one that Azendel has been targeting right in front of him, and try to demoralize it with his frilled lizard.
Okay. And I believe that means I do a will save versus your intimidation.
I can just roll a demoralize.
Oh, right. It's your intimidation versus their will to see.
Yeah, 21.
21 succeeds.
So if you succeed, the foe is frightened 2 instead of frightened 1.
Okay.
And then he'll raise up his warhammer. Say, May Torak strike you down, and he'll attack the Warhammer. +1. You got it looks like a crit fail.
Yes, you did. Is that a nat 1?
Yes. That one.
Okay, so let me quickly pull out my fumble deck. What kind of attack? That's a warpick. Is that bludgeoning? Oh, okay, it's okay. Okay, these fumbles I realize only don't care about that. They only care that's melee. Backswing. You deal the attack's normal damage to yourself instead of the target.
Oh, sick. Alright, so he does 5 damage to himself. As he swings, he misses, and it comes back and hits him in the chin.
Hit yourself with the shin or something as it goes down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's his turn.
That's his turn. Alright, it's the professor's turn.
Cool. Am I already standing or do I have to get up?
You could be standing.
Cool. Professor will whistle to direct Owlister, who's gonna fly up and over, go here. So Alistair is flanking with Rom. Yeah. Then they're gonna use their their bird support benefit, so that when I hit with the strike, the target will start bleeding and become dazzled.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. And chucking bombs counts as a strike. I am going to use Quick Bomber to turn one of the versatile vials into a Blight Bomb and chuck it at the one.
Well, you are in the tent at least. So
cool.
You would have to make an action to get out.
Cool. Then I'm going here, I think.
If you're one closer, you'll be in this one's Paladin aura.
Yeah.
What does that give me?
+1 against saving throws against fear.
And also, if it
does
attacks,
it does put me at a fire pit.
Well, I kind of figured these are 5x5 squares, so he ran by the fire. There was like a couple feet.
Fair.
But it's
I'll say right there is very much that is in the fire. The one that spot right there. The other spots are covering us.
I'm fine not being in the aura right now. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I was gonna say the benefit is that if you get hit, he can use his champion reaction to reduce damage, but that's fine.
That too. But yeah, you
I'm
wouldn't know
probably
that
not high on. I'm not high on the attack.
Yeah.
The get attack. In this route, I'll be fine. Let's go. As he's going up, he's like digging through his bag and just like, where is it? What is it? And then he just like pulls out it's like soppet, like it's not fully corked yet, and he just chucks it. And a couple things hit the ground and just like a couple drops hit the ground and just like sizzled away. As I chuck my Blight Bomb. Ooh, 18 plus 9 for 27.
Dang.
The one up north.
The top one. Oh, but next to Alistair. Okay, and that hits.
And it's a targeted bomb, so there's no splash damage.
Okay.
27 hits. It's not a crit or anything.
Isn't it off guard?
No, it's not off guard because I'm not flanking.
Yeah.
It's off guard to you and Alistair, but not to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say this one was frightened too, so that would have had a functionally the same.
Yeah.
That's
I made my choice.
I know. I should point out.
It takes 6 poison damage.
Okay.
And 2d4 persistent poison damage. 1d4 bleed damage. And is dazzled.
Good lord.
Nice.
The persistent damage is more useful on a thing that's going to be alive for a bit.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we don't know how long these will be alive.
Right.
Yeah, and it is dazzled for as long as it's bleed. As long as the bleed is active, it stays dazzled. So if sight is its sense, is its primary sense, then we are considered concealed against it.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters. But yeah, it's also got the 2d4 persistent poison and bleed, and 1d4 bleed. That's 3 actions.
Okay, cool.
Professor goes
It
back
is
to rummaging through his bag.
top of the round. This creature, having been seen this lizard essentially come up and injure itself in front of it. It thinks you might be a easy target to go after, and decides to bite down on you, Grognor.
Even though I scared it.
Even though you scared it, that's hey. Instead of freeze or flight, it's going with fight here. Does a
I just want to choose friend.
A 30? Yeah, 30 hits. That's critical.
That's a critical. Okay. And just as a reminder, I'm only doing critical fumbles and critical hits on natural 1s and natural 20s, not just every critical, just because that would be a lot more common in this game. Only 5 piercing damage. And 11. No. What?
Is that before doubling?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot. I totally forgot. I just critted. Hold on, let me get this. So that's what did I roll? So that's 10 piercing damage and 10 acid damage.
Alright.
As it bites into you, and this saliva just starts to burn your scales. It's going for a second swing at you. This one is only a 15.
That doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit? All right,
Nope,
it's just going
miss.
to go for a third swing, and it misses the second time.
Sweet.
And now it takes persistent damage, I believe.
2 fire.
2 fire damage. I will let you know this creature had 2 HP left. It is dead.
The mark just fucking burns through the other side.
Kind of glad I bombed the thing I bombed.
Yeah. All right. That means it's Azendel's turn.
You know, this fucking thing decided to spit acid on her. Azendel is nothing if not vengeful. And she is nothing if not carrying other damaging spells. Hang on, I just need to double check something. I'm trying to figure out if blister. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out if the auditory trait means that it only works if the creature is able to understand what I'm saying.
No, auditory just means you have to speak. I think.
Is he taking
realized I might be
persistent
making shit
damage
up.
at the moment?
No,
that
poison
one
and
will
bleed.
take. Yeah,
I'm only asking because I don't know if persistent damage is stack.
I believe they do. Yeah, if they're different types.
If they're different types, 2 versions of fire won't, but
Right.
yes, auditory means you can only use the effect if you can make the noise. It doesn't need to understand you.
Awesome. You know, actually, as much as I want to just throw more persistence on this thing, I think it's better if I just burn it alive. So I'm just going to spend. Can I spend 2 actions to fire 1 bolt? Because I know that blazing bolt is 1 per creature, like 1 bolt per creature.
What's the language of the? What's the language in the question?
Why wouldn't you just do 1
Blazing
action
bolt.
to fire 1 bolt?
It does more damage if I use 2 or more actions. It's 2d6 versus 4d6.
It can only. Okay, so the way it's reading, it does sound like you can only do the second bolt if you. Oh yeah, 2. Yeah, it's 2 for 1. Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, wait, no, hang on. I just realized I have a completely different spell I can cast. And, you know, if this doesn't kill it, then, oh well. I'm gonna cast Force Barrage.
Or sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Classic. I cast
And
Force Barrage with the darkness.
I am going to hit this fucker with 2 bolts for 3 damage and 5 damage.
Okay.
And is it still alive?
It is.
Awesome. In that case, with my last action, how beat up is it looking?
It looks pretty hurt. It is. It looks like it's like having a. It's struggling. You see like oozing from its carapace, things like that. As it's taking damage. You know this. You've got like large scorch marks on it.
You know what? I will take the gamble I'm going to try to finish this thing off with a one-action blazing bolt.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
Nice.
For 7 damage.
7 damage. All right, it is still up.
That's fine. This character was designed to crash out and die, and if I do the latter here, then that's just me playing the character.
Yep.
Be fine.
Next, it's Rask's turn. Rask, I'm gonna. Normally, I think it could probably squeeze through here. Rask is able to take an action to step over, and then takes an action to swing at this creature, missing the first attack.
Was she flanking from the owl?
I
think so.
believe
Since it's large.
Yes, it is.
It's a straight line through the middle.
Yeah. I had to see it.
So
I
it's flat-footed.
have their character sheet up, and it's blocking all my view of some of the maps. I'm like, hold on, let me peek behind this stuff, see where I can see. But yeah, it was still a miss. Miss, and the last one is a hit. Third action hit. The only one.
Holy shit!
One above the AC. Holy crap! Can you do it, Rask? Rask finishes off the other one, brings down the pick straight into its mouth, and it pins it down and it dies. And you guys are now out of combat. Rask is catching their breath, having been severely injured by the first one that struck it. Is everyone all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I whistle Alistair over and give it a treat for doing well. Give him a treat for doing well.
Yeah.
Grognor, breathing heavy, but one of those things got me, but I'll live. What the hell are they?
These things are Ankrovs.
They're dead. Can I do a knowledge, a posthumous knowledge check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that nature?
If you would, nature is normal, unless you have something else you'd like to use, but...
Azendel is using
Go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
Azendel is using prestidigitation to get the lingering acid off of her while gritting her teeth.
You're not too sure about the Ankravs.
That's fair.
They seem to be more new to you.
Grognor's gonna put his hand on his chest and it'll kind of shine for a second as he casts Lay of Hands on himself.
Oh, right. You have Lay on Hands. That's helpful.
Heals you for 12.
12?
Yep, by the look of it. Now, do you still need some assistance?
12. Probably, yeah, for sure.
Wait, who are you saying that to?
In general. Do you need assistance? Are you in pain?
Excruciating.
I toss you a minor elixir of life. 1d6 hit points can be healed.
Ooh, I'll just roll that.
There you go, 3.
Oh, okay.
Do you need more? I have more.
Yeah, I need a lot. I am severely burned. I'm remembering why I hate nature.
Grognor will ask the other two around him, do you think there could be more? Should we stay on guard?
Higgin speaks up. Well, if you find few of them, that means there's usually a hive nearby somewhere. So we should be paying attention, but the further we get out on the hunt, depending on how close the Aurochs are, we might not have to worry about them for too much longer. As long as we find our way outside of the nest's area.
Okay, with the last one, I'm now back at full.
Cool. I
wasn't sure if you were splitting them or...
Yeah, I'm still down 13.
Give me 10 minutes and I can make more.
That's what I was saying. Giving 10 minutes, you'll be able to lay on hands more still. So
okay, I don't know. He's gonna suggest. He's gonna be like, then perhaps we should pack up camp and continue the hunt quicker than later.
Just so that we're clear, I burned several spells killing those things. If we are attacked by more, I will not be at capacity to fight them.
Is that not what the trident is for?
Sorry, I actually didn't make out what you said there.
Oh, is that not what the trident is for? Trident stab.
Yes, I primarily use this to cast spells. I don't know if you've seen how ornate it is. I'm not trying to stab things with it. Azendel says this, not knowing of her creator's plans for her future.
Grognor will look at Professor and say, "Toss me an elixir. I think we need to pack up and get away from. There's a nest nearby."
Let me just grab some things. It takes 10 minutes for me to get more materials to craft again.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. If it takes 10 minutes,
Yeah.
he can meditate and get his focus back.
Yeah, praying to Torag to get your focus back.
Yeah. I don't even technically have to take like a break. Like I gather materials while we travel. So every 10 minutes I get 2 vials and I can turn those vials into shit.
Cool.
It's great.
Cool.
It's handy. If there's 30 minutes between a fight, I get all my vials back.
It's amazing how much better of a class alchemist became after the rework.
Yeah, so he'll heal himself again. And then...
Okay. Yeah, you guys. I mean, well, as time passes, we can hand wave the healing. You have lay on hands and alchemist stuff.
I know we have time.
Yeah. It depends. Like, if you're gonna 10 minutes, probably won't. Hagen doesn't think that 10 minutes would make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, if you gotta wrap up everything, so I guess.
Especially if you gotta pack up camp or something like that. Rask is drinking some potions himself because they also got pretty injured.
I'd like to put my armor on at this point, though. Like, he's done sleeping. He won't be sleeping this night anymore, so...
I mean, technically putting your armor on could be your active refocusing. He's very much...
Yeah, that's true.
Champion to, the ritual of donning your armor.
Yeah.
Also very Toragian.
You'll see his dwarven Torag stuff. So I like that. Yep, so he gets his armor back and feels a lot more safe. But yep, he'll be ready to go as soon as he rolls up his bed, and he'll ask if anybody needs help packing their stuff up.
Well, we should still rest. Higgins speaks up. We'll need to rest at some point here. This could take several days longer, but we don't want to overexert ourselves, especially with the heat, the day's heat. That'll probably weigh us down quite a bit if we're already tired. So we'll need to rest at some point here. If you'd like to take watch, help us with watch, we can take watch. If it makes you feel more comfortable, we could take watch 3 at a time.
Yeah,
I don't know. Because then we can all get ourselves some rest and we can feel a little bit safer knowing that there's more.
How many hours did we get, or any hour?
This has been. You guys got about maybe an hour into the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well then, yeah, he'll take first watch at least. He's up and wired.
Okay. Then I will stay up with you. And then, who else would like to join us for the first watch?
I could join you.
I was about to say Rask asks that, looks over to Azendel. She is already face down in her bed sheet. Or in her bedroll.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be Higgin, Grognor, and the professor. I keep calling you the professor. Yep. I know your name. It's the
professor is
Kazrick.
A perfectly adequate nickname that I am totally happy for. It wasn't secretly what I was hoping to be called.
And then Rask will go to sleep, and then oh my god, I said it before. Janeth also goes to sleep. I said it before, Janeth's name is the most forgettable one, and I don't know why.
Maybe because anytime you say I think of Janeth, like Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah.
I thought of Jen mixed with Kenneth. And you get Janeth.
That'd be like Jeneth, which admittedly is probably a better way to say it than Jeneth.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about we do this? As the night goes on, can I get perception checks?
Come on,
Just to make sure this is going well.
I got a 9.
Got a 9.
Yeah. He doesn't have dark vision or anything. I don't think.
I've got a 20. Owlister got a 26.
Azendel got a 10. I think that getting acid sprayed.
Azendel went to bed, so you won't have to worry about it too much.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Just need it from the two they're watching. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You got hit pretty hard. You're clonked out. A 10 does make sense. But you guys, Grognor, you don't really notice. Maybe you notice too much. You're high alert, and you keep thinking something's attacking, but it's like a rabbit or something like that springing through or a hare. I mean, springing through.
No,
it's just a hare. It's just a hare. Don't worry. Can you see in the dark?
I don't think nope. No, I have a. Oh, that's right. I have a torch sconce on my shield, so I have a little adaptation, so I can put a torch in my shield, which I will. So I guess I could have a torch.
I thought lizard folk could see in the dark.
I don't think so. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I looked it up.
Oh yeah, no dark vision.
No?
Hilarious.
Alright, yeah. I think that was Pathfinder 1 or something.
I think I was thinking of 5e because fucking everything in 5e has dark vision.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I think they took low light out of 5e, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just dark vision, which functionally works like low light vision, but is called dark vision.
There's probably a heritage. Most things in Pathfinder has a heritage that gives you dark vision, so it's probably something like that.
And if there isn't, you can versatile heritage your way in.
Yeah, so the night goes on. You seem to be thinking a lot of things are happening, but it's just like hares or birds or something like that, which is a nice sight because then you know that there's animals coming. The rest of you will realize it's a pretty uneventful night. It seems that this hive might be off other places, not necessarily hunting in this direction anymore. So you guys get a nice restful night for this area, and we can continue the hunt for the day 3. Day 3. Oh, go ahead.
I would like to say that during my portion of the watch, I'm also harvesting the things that just attacked us for like my versatile vial components.
Yeah.
Because they have acid, I can make acid flasks.
Hagen seems to appreciate this use of the entirety of the beast that just attacked. If it was a normal day and we weren't on a specific hunt, I'd suggest, harvesting the whole thing myself, but we do need to keep light as we will be bringing back a full Auroch with us.
Understandable, I say. Shoulder deep in its acid sacks, just like squeezing it into a vial. Totally like this is something I do every single day.
Yeah. So we can get into day 3 if there are oops, what am I doing? If there are does anyone have any different type of approaches they want to go for this day 3, or are you guys kind of sticking with similar things that you did before?
My survival's been working great.
Yeah, my survival's been working good. So he's just listening to Higgins.
Yeah, sorry, you just cut out there.
No, I just canceled a thought midway through.
I was saying Pierce cut out.
He's just listening to Higgins. Tutorializing
every time you say
him.
Higgin, you cut out.
That's so
like immediately
weird.
after. So I just can't hear what the sentence was.
He listens to Higgin and then disappears into the void.
What about now?
Higgins is just we can hear you. Higgins is just so intoxicating that he forgets what's happening.
No, he's just listening to Higgins and Rast teach him whatever they can and follow suit. So he's sticking with survival.
Okay. I'm sorry, then now Silver.
I was
What are
gonna
you
say,
going for?
after getting sprayed with acid, I think Azendel's gonna keep an eye out for if anything's following us with perception, if possible.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so if I can get those rolls from everyone.
I got 13.
There's no item for this, but I assume it's a thing that someone like me would have made. I give you a salve to help like reduce the scars from acid burning. So I feel like I should have a lot more scars with the shit I do.
Yeah.
And I got a 19 on survival.
I got a 17 on perception. Yeah, she accepts the salve, starts applying it. You notice that, like, from what you can see of her skin, it is just, like, covered in what appear to be, like, rock-hard, like, red and gray scales. You're not sure what her capacity to scar in general is because of that.
Okay.
Burns still hurt.
Oh, yeah, no, it
three.
still looks like a bitch. She'll still accept it.
I am covered. Like, when my arms are, like, uncovered, there are scars from alchemical mix-ups. So I know what it's like to be burned by acid.
As day 3 goes on, it seems like possibly people are probably a little bit tired from the day before, from the night, as it seems as though the hunt is going a little worse off. Then you guys seem to have lost trail. Maybe the hive scared off whatever trails you guys were looking for, or possibly the Auroch you were looking for was ambushed by Ankov's itself. So it seems as though day 3 is not going as well.
I mean, it makes sense. We're trying to compete with what appear to be some breed of apex predator for that herd.
Yeah. So we get into day 4 of the hunt. It's blazing hot. It's how's everyone handling the heat right now? It seems to be like 90, 95 degree weather.
Hang on,
No
there's one spell that she
problem.
would.
Grognor came from the Mwangi, same armor and stuff, so he's used to hot, humid. He might be a little off-put by the dry, but he can handle it.
Azendel, being from the presumably cold New Thassalon, is not the most enthused, but she has a combination of dragon's blood in her veins and knowing the prestidigitation spell to keep her cool.
Nice, keeping a balance out.
She just keeps casting it on her robes and her hair.
The professor, how are you handling the heat?
I think the professor was weirdly fine with it. I don't he's not from a particularly hot climate, but I feel like when he's at some of the things he does at a lab has weirdly made him inundated to unless it's extreme heat or cold, his body's like, we know how to deal with randomly getting caught on fire. This is nothing.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant, but he's just like, I'm not dead. I'm not on fire. I'm not freezing to death. It's fine.
The other three are like checking in on you guys as you guys go, just to make sure you guys got plenty of water with you, and just because they know how harsh it can be out here. But it seems as though everyone is doing surprisingly well. So the hunt goes on into day 4. If people would like to, I'm assuming survival checks for Grognor and the professor.
Yep.
And then how will Azendel treat day 4?
I think Azendel will go back to just observing the orcs, because, she's technically here on a diplomatic mission, even if she's one of the worst people you could send on a diplomatic mission.
Okay. Would you like to give me either a diplomacy or
I actually rolled perception. That's my bad.
If you're doing that, I would suggest either diplomacy or society for that.
Yeah, no, literally what it was, I accidentally clicked the button because I was freaking fidgeting with my mouse. Hey, what was it again?
I would say either diplomacy or society for that.
It's always going to be society for me, I think.
Okay, so what did we get from everybody?
25 on society.
19 survival.
17 survival.
Okay, you guys are getting back on the trail again. Of these Aurochs. You're starting to see more greener areas again. You're just getting footprints or droppings from the Aurochs. You guys think that you're near it, but you're not entirely there yet. Day 4 ends. No more. You seem to think you're outside of the reaches of the hive. You don't think that there's going to be too much more threat in this area. You don't know how close together rival hives would be, but you think you're in a safe zone. And we get into day 5. How's everyone feeling about this hunt so far?
Azendel's starting to get bored.
Honestly, Grognor was super optimistic with how easy it was going in the beginning. And then after getting attacked and having a 2-day slump, he's like, man, this is tougher than he thought. It is getting hot. So yeah, he's just ready to... He doesn't want to go back empty. This is tougher than he thought.
Kazrick is whistling and having the time of his life. Kazrick hasn't had this much cardio in decades.
Get some field work going.
Yeah.
You got some new Ankrov stuff.
Yeah.
What's there to dislike for you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alistair is getting some exercise instead of being cooped up in our apartments all day. It's great. Fresh air.
I imagine after the
Orcs.
first couple days, he's wheezing less as we walk.
Yeah.
No, he's forgetting to he puts on more of the old man act just in general, so he's just forgetting to wheeze. That's what's happening.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're into day 5. Can I get rolls from everybody?
Yep.
I'm just gonna alternate perception and society, I think.
Ooh. Nat 1. For 7.
Well, I beat Dad, but it's only a 9.
Oh my goodness. You
Rolled
got
a 9 for
boy.
total 14.
At least one of us broke a 10. This is our bad day. This is the day where everything
today,
goes to shit.
like I said, I think Grognor has it right. Like, things are starting to drag for this. It's you're starting to feel the effects, and it seems as though Higgin, Rask, and Janeth, they seem to be striving fine. They seemed like this is what's used to them. They're like, they might make comments about how, like, yeah, so this is basically, the kind of lifestyle we have to live out here in these lands. This is the kind of conditions that we kind of got stuck with in the holds of Belkson. So you're kind of seeing firsthand the struggle that they've had to have in order to survive out here. And yeah, we get into day 6. Day 6 of a hunt.
I tell the story that was reiterated to me later by an old student's Leshy familiar on their first hunt for an Auroch in the Frozen Wastelands. it like to let them know I understand. I understand harsh things. This person connected to this person I know did this, but it was freezing.
Yeah, it reminds me of an anecdote you once heard.
I think while we're throwing around anecdotes, Azendel will throw out the time that she went hunting with her dad, which is also about the time y'all learned her dad was a dragon.
Ooh, that's
we went hunting.
A dragon. So that means a dragon and
Cinder.
a woman. Human.
If you're asking about the logistics of how that happened, I will not be saying, as I do not want to think about them.
Understandable.
I've had some dragon-blooded students before. Very adaptable to the craft.
You're not as big as I would think.
Yes, my sister got most of the bulk between us, but in the trade-off, I'm the one who got most of my mother's brain, and that's the more important part.
He peers at you and he goes, "Do you have wings?"
No, though. If what I have heard from my father is correct, there's a chance they'll grow in later.
Cool, he says, and then he continues eating and drinking. This is a campfire night.
Yeah.
Take a boy.
I hear that is a hell on the tailoring.
He goes.
to
What?
get clothing that fits over the wings.
At some point in the night later.
And groans.
At some point in the night later, Grognor will kind of lean towards Azendel and be like, my dad's actually a dwarf.
I fail to see the resemblance.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. It's a long story.
Yes, that closes out the day 5. You end your bad day with some stories relating to each other. And we get into day 6 finally. If I can get rolls from everyone.
Grognor starts the morning with a pep talk today. I want to let you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We got this, guys. This is the day. We're gonna find some Aurochs and get it done. And then he does a survival check. And
it was against setting unrealistic expectations, but yes, you've already done it.
21.
19.
16. I take a swig of my beer.
Morning bear. I like it.
Morning, afternoon. We have to stay hydrated, and water is not always sanitary. The fermentation process often destroys most of the potential dangers. Plus, it's magic.
As do extreme heat and magic, she says, holding an ignition in one hand and a prestidigitation in the other. You don't need to make excuses if you want to day drink. I do not care.
I think the day drinking, as you know, it's more of a diuretic, and it's not great in the extreme heat, and I think it shows. And I think between the two of you bickering back and forth, you don't really notice this. But Grognor, however, actually, maybe the pep talk was just what Grognor needed, just some self-confidence, because Grognor, you actually spot 2 Aurochs.
Look over there! Over there! Oh, he doesn't yell. He doesn't yell. Yeah, he doesn't yell. He doesn't yell. He says it.
Shout.
Yeah.
Also, we
almost ruined the whole hunt.
Okay. Well, over there. And he points it out to Higgins.
Yeah. You'll see that there is okay, well I'll just describe it. The land here is rocky and mostly barren, except for small patches of tough low grass and a few scraggling bushes. The flood road cuts through the low valley to the north, and low, steep walls give raised vantage point over the dry riverbed. A dozen Aurochs are grazing on one of the patches of grass. So it's like sloped down into the riverbed, and you see that there's like grass already kind of growing as signs of life is starting to emerge here. And you see like the dozen of them.
There's active water?
No, it doesn't look like there's active water. It seems dried out still, but it seems as though there might be water. Like somewhere, it seems as though the waters will have been starting to trickle down as the plant life is growing out of it and has absorbed whatever water has reached it so far.
And Grognor said, "What do we do, Higgins?"
So I think the best chance we have here is if we have a team cut off the northern pass. It looks as though it might be the direction that they're going to run off. We only need one, mind you. So if we cut off the path, and then another chunk of us can attack from the south, we should be able to corner one of them off and take it down.
Perhaps we split up. Us 3 go north, and you guys push them towards us.
That sounds like a good plan to me. If you
he looks at Azendel and Professor and gives like a thumbs up face.
Azendel shrugs. I'm bad at hunting. My input doesn't matter to you.
Roger that.
It sounds like a reasonable plan.
So I guess we'll have to get around them and get to the north of them.
Okay. I think knowing that plan, as everyone starts to head towards their positioning, I think that's where we can end today's episode.
All right.
Right before the assault.
Sounds like we're about to wrangle some buffalo.
Yeah. Well, if you'd all like to hear how this hunt goes, you can always check us out next time. If you'd like to ask any questions about the show, you can always hit up Blue Sky account at IDL_RPGS, where you can get some answers or have some conversation. If you'd like to, I believe I have the Discord to the IDL in the description of videos now. I have made that public a little bit ago, so you can always check us out there if you'd like. And otherwise, make sure to like and share and review and tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your mother's coworkers. Have some kids and get a babysitter and tell them.
The one night stand before you ghost them.
Yeah, that's the one night stand. So you guys listen to the show together, and that's and then you never talk to
Tell your babysitting and tell his shitty stepdad.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye.